Here's why you should pay attention to Alex Jones. And along the way, I'm going to teach you some data science that you probably knew in your gut, but haven't figured out how to say it. So, here's why you should listen to Alex Jones. Let's take an example. Let's say there's, 10 conspiracy theories. I'm going to draw these as big black dots, right? That one's the Epstein. This is something else, right? These are the conspiracy theories. And what you'll notice is that Alex Jones, when he makes a prediction, which is the pink marker, he gets all of them. Right? Which is pretty good. And by the way, until you get mad saying he doesn't get all of them, I did no research. I'm going on vibes. Just bear with me. Who gives a shit, right? So, that means he got 10 out of 10, or 100% of the conspiracies. That's pretty good. But also, he's completely full of garbage all the time. Now, why is that? Well, if you think about it, it's because he doesn't just predict the right ones, he also predicts a lot of other ones. Right? This one's Sandy Hook. He predicts a lot of stuff that is garbage and makes no sense and is wrong all the time. Let's say he did 100 of them. So that means out of his 100 predictions, he got what? He got 10 of them. He got 10% of his predictions right. And so here's what you want to think about. And you have to hold two seemingly contradictory ideas in your head at the same time. One, Alex Jones got every conspiracy that was out there, he got them correct. And two, almost every conspiracy he's told you about is full of shit. Both. He got every conspiracy, and if he tells you about a conspiracy, he's probably wrong. Now, why is that? So let's actually think about it. Let's take someone else. Let's take like a mainstream media organization. And let's say they're green, right? Let's say they got They got 6 out of the last 10 conspiracies. They missed a couple, but they got 6 of them, right? So out of 10 conspiracies, they got 6 of them. Just 60%. Not as good as Alex Jones. But let's look at their misses. They only had 2 misses, which means they got, out of their 8 predictions, they got 6 of them. So if they tell you about something, they're right 75% of the time, which is really, really good, which means almost every time they tell you something, you should listen. That's really good. But they only got 6 out of the last 10 conspiracies, which means if there's a conspiracy out there, you're not guaranteed that they're going to pick up on it. So what I want you to notice is I have 2 numbers for both of them. And there's actually a data science term for both of them. This one is called sensitivity, and this one is called precision. I'm going to define these really clearly. Sensitivity is what happens when you say, out of all of the actual things to find, how many did I get right? So out of all of the real things, how many did I predict? Specificity is out of all of my predictions, how many did I get right? Right? And so you'll notice that Alex Jones is very, very sensitive. Why? Because his specificity goes to hell. Every time he hears anything, he's like, this is what it is, and you should hear about it. But it also means anytime something's real, you're going to hear about it, because he talks about everything. And the reason this happens, and the sensitivity of the media is worse, is because these guys have real intense journalistic standards. If they hear about this one, and it's in the rumor mill, but they can't get enough information to validate this, they're not going to report on it. Which is why you're going to hear things from Alex Jones in your favorite streamer long before you hear it from the news, Because they can just hear a rumor or hear an anecdote or hear a story and tell it to people. And every single real validated thing starts as just a story or something that someone experienced or something someone noticed, right? So while you should listen to Alex Jones, you shouldn't believe him. What you should do is notice that if there's something out there, he's probably talking about it, or someone who is not reputable as a journalist or a news media, you're going to hear about it from them first. But when you hear something from them, probably doesn't mean it's true. But you should keep it in mind and think about it as you go. Whereas if you hear something from the media, there's a good chance it's true, but there's also a lot of things you don't hear about. That's why Alex Jones was right about Epstein 10 years early, and fucking Jake Tapper didn't say anything about Joe Biden until 6 months after the election to sell a book. That's why. Data science, sensitivity, specificity, go fuck yourself.